This is an introduction to Flickr and how to use it and navigate through it. The address to Flickr is www.flickr.com, and you don't need an account to do a search and to find some images for your projects. So here's your opening page. You enter in your search term here. So I'm going to search for Ireland. Click on search, and you're going to see quite a few images come up. Let's take a look here at the top, very top toolbar area. So it did a search for everyone's uploads, everyone that has labeled their image or tagged their image with the word Ireland. You can look at the photos, as we're seeing now, that are tagged or labeled Ireland. You can also go into groups and see any group that might have the name Ireland in it. And this might be a great place to go to really hone in on a specific topic, item, person, place for images that you're looking for. And then you can also look for people that have the word Ireland associated with their username. So I'm going to go back to photos, and I'm still looking at everyone's uploads, and I'm going to click on the first image here. So as the image is loading, it's going to give you a larger version of the image. Over here to the right, it's going to tell you when it was uploaded, and here's the user that uploaded the image. And you can also click on the person's photo stream to see the other images that they've uploaded in their account. And this person has also created sets, or photo albums you could say, that they've placed this image in. So you can look through her very specific photo albums. I'm going to scroll down here a little bit. She's also associated it with other groups, also known as pools. If you find that there's a pool that might be good for your project, you can click on it and go to see other images. For example, let's go to the Northern Ireland pool, and you can see that we're in this group pool, and there are loads of images from all kinds of users. There's 860 members, and you can also join this group if you want to add images to it or remember where it is. I'm just going to go back here to our image. Scroll down a little bit more, and as you can see, she's put this image in quite a few pools or groups on Flickr. She's also tagged this image with these keywords. Scroll down a little bit more if you want to find out exactly where she took it, what kind of camera, and when, and how many people have viewed this particular image. People have also been leaving comments, as you can see over here just under the image itself for this image. And also right under the image she has put in a description. You may have noticed little boxes showing up when I put my cursor over the image. In Flickr, if you have an account, you can add notes to a particular image. So people have drawn a little box and then put text right underneath the box. It's pretty neat. But the button you're going to look for if you want to grab this image and use it in your project is the All Sizes button that appears right at the top. This may not appear on all images. It just depends on if the user has allowed other people to download the image. So when I click on the All Sizes button, I can see that I'm not even seeing the largest version of this particular image. And if I click on the original link, you can see that the image is much bigger, and I can grab this image. The larger the image is, the better it will appear in your PowerPoint presentation or your multimedia composition. So to get this image, you can download the original size by clicking on the link here. And depending on your web browser, you may see a different message, or a way that you download it may be different. It may automatically download into a folder, but on my computer it brings up this dialog box, and I'm just going to save the file and click OK. But before I do, I usually take a look at the file name. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you the name that's closely associated with the picture. For example, if it said Ireland, that would be ideal, but unfortunately it gives you this random number scheme. So I'll click OK, and I've downloaded that image. It's a really good idea to remember where you got the image so that you can cite this person. I'm going to go back to the Flickr photo page where I first started. There's the image again. And I'm going to go back one more time with my web browser. Oh. It's going to take me back a few times actually. There we go. So now I'm back to my search page. Point out a few other things. You can change the way you view images in Flickr after your search. If I click on Medium, it's going to show less images on the page. If I go into Detail, it'll show even fewer images on the page, but it's going to give you a lot more information. For example, the title, the user, if there's any copyright restrictions, how many people have viewed it, comments, notes, and so on. And then also you have a nice slideshow feature. So if you want to create a slideshow on all the images that you have found, and I think there's quite a few, so I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page here, and there's actually over 2 million images, but I can still create a slideshow. And maybe you just want to view the images this way instead of going through the list. When I click on Slideshow, it's going to go through the images, and here they are at the bottom as well, but it'll go through and show you the images in a much larger view. And if I want to see the information for each one, I can click here and it'll bring up the information on the image as well. I just click it again to make it go away, and you can go through the images. If I want to actually embed this slideshow or grab it and paste it, say in a Blackboard website or some other website, or share the link with someone, I can click on the share link and I can select this and just hit it. I'm hitting Command C to copy it, or copy to clipboard. And then I can open up an email or go to Blackboard and I can paste this link so that people can come right back and view this slideshow. Close this box and I'm going to go back to search results. And we're back to where we started. So that's a quick introduction. I hope to make more screencasts so you can get some more information on Flickr, but that's the gist of it. Remember that you do your search for a term, it'll come up and show you all the photos associated with that word. You can look at groups, and also just to point out, it's always a good idea to cite where you got this image. So if you decide to use this image, be sure to cite the user and put her name or his name associated with it.